Hey, Angie. And Brandon and Dollface Diva. I'm going to do 30 tonight, y'all. And I'm going to do the list. Hey, Panther. And so I'll call them out. There's Ann. I'm sorry I'm so late, y'all. All right. So number 1 is Angie. And if I add somebody that doesn't want a question, that's why I'm just going to do 30 just in case they all don't show up, because I'm probably adding some people that might end up leaving. Number 2 is Brandon Hampton. Number 3 is Doll-Faced Diva. Number 4 is Sophie. Number 5 is Lily Scarlett. Number 6 is Joan Leo. Panther, I'm going to add you as number 7, but if you don't stay the whole time, that's okay. And you too, Ann, I'm going to add you as number 8. Number 9 is Alexandra ESP. Number 10 is Ling the Aries. Number 11 is Linksy. Number 12 is Intuitive. Number 13 is Goddess Energy. You been doing all right, Panther? Number 14 is Sophia. Number 15 is Arlena. Welcome to you, Arkayla NY. You can be number 16. You know what, y'all? I think I'm going to run my mouth a little while till I get 30 people, so that way I can close the free list. Is that okay with y'all? Because I ain't got but 16. I guess I could go ahead and start. What y'all think? What y'all think today? So you did end up moving, Panther? Do you like where you went? Eliza, you can be number 17. Grace OD can be number 18. Brandon Hampton, you are number 2, boo. You are welcome, Grace. Did you at least get to take your kittens with you, Panther? Oh, well, that's good. If you say it's good, at least you can say that, right? I just can't imagine you moving anywhere that you can't take your kittens. You are welcome, Brandon. Good Pizza, you can be number 19. And Janu 1430, Janu 1430, you can be number 20. You said, yeah, you took the cats. How did I know that, right? It's always so cute when they get in the videos, when you're making videos. Oh, so you don't have like that spot to do your videos. Yeah, that probably sucks. Linksy, you are number 11, Booski. Why are you sorry? You don't gotta be sorry. Hey, y'all, wherever Linksy is right now, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And where I am right now, it's like 8 o'clock at night. That's crazy. I guess I could just do 20 of them since nobody came in here, right? Most of the time, 30 fills up quick. Eliza, you're number 17, boo. I added everybody who even spoke in here. Thank you, Linksy. Winnie, you can be 21 if you stick it out. Oh, you too, Ling the Aries? You're at 9 a.m. there, Saturday morning? Wow. Chantel, you can be 22. We'll just stop at 25. How about that? So we'll only need 3 more to come in here. That's what I'm going to do. That's the universe telling me to only do 25, right? So Linksy and Ling the Aries must live in the same area. I'm guessing. Because y'all are exactly 12 hours ahead of me. $1:55, Grace? Is that AM or so is it 1:55 AM or 1:55 PM? AM. Okay. Wow, it's late. Me too, Angie. Me and you are on the same time zone. Sophia, you're number 14. And Chantel, you are number 22. I just need 3 more. 3 more people. Who is after Grace? Grace OD is 18. And then Good Pizza is 19. You're welcome, Sophia. And then Winnie, you're number 21, boo. That's right. We might just stop at 22 if they don't. We'll give them another minute or 2. And if not, I need 3 more. We'll just stop at 22. 22 will work for me. So Linksy says, I live in Southeast Asia. 22 is a nice number. That's what we're going to do. I'm good with it. All right, so Angie, if you are here, I know Ann be on it, don't she? Angie, you are up. Good Pizza is 19. Here, I'm going to write out the rest of them for you, Ann. 20 is JANU 1430. 21 is WINNE. Y'all don't go. I'm just giving these to Ann. And 22 is Chantel. Okay. And we're just going to close our little list. So that way I won't be trying to add people and read at the same time, right? So Angie, you said, what does the universe have in store for me? Okay. What does the universe have in store for Angie? What does the universe have in store for Angie? One more. What does the universe have in store for Angie? Linksy loves cake, that's for sure. The moon reversed. Now, in the cut a while ago, Angie, I saw the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. To me, that was screaming that you've been through a lot and you've been doing a lot of inner work. And it just, whenever I cut, sometimes I'll see the cards and I'll get a message and sometimes I won't. And then now that I said that, the moon reversed came out. And the moon can talk about like changes on a subconscious level. Also can be related to inner work. So if you have been doing a lot of inner work, you feel like you've really been working on yourself, on your internal world, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere with that Nine of Wands that was showing up, you are. It may not always look that much different in the physical world, but whenever you're doing a lot of work on the inside, that takes a lot of energy. Look, and then there's the Four of Swords. That's healing. That can talk about inner work too. One more. And it's like you probably, I just feel like, and then there's the King of Cups. That can be heart chakra, opening up your heart chakra, becoming really emotionally stable and mature. And then you got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Now that's like the happiest card they say in the deck. And you're probably going to say, Marley, I don't feel like the Sun card right now. Well, that's because you're on the way to that. That's the underlying energy, what you don't really see. And then the Emperor is behind that. And to me, since this is a general message from the universe, this is about stepping into your own power with the Emperor behind the Sun. And it's like, it's a never-ending journey, of course. But I feel like at the point of the journey you're at right now is where a lot of us get is because you, like I do the same thing. You feel like a lot of changes are going on deep down inside of you and you can't really point to anything in the outside world to really narrow down the changes that are manifesting. But once that inner world gets so far, those things in the outside will have no choice but to change because it's law. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a lot of healing within yourself. You're doing the stuff that a lot of people avoid doing. So I feel like telling you, you're on your way to inner peace and happiness because the Sun is at the bottom with the Emperor. Okay. You are welcome, Angie. You is welcome. Hey, Jalen, I'm going to add you to the bottom, but Ann, you don't have to worry about putting her on the list. And then when we get to the bottom, I'll just call her out. Uh-oh. I didn't miss you, Linksy. You are number 11. I got a written list too, y'all. So if there's one maybe missing, she's doing it straight from me saying their names out loud. That's hard as hell to do. So, let's see. Linksy is after Ling the Aries. She's between Ling the Aries and intuitive. That's what it is. But that's okay. You can leave the list just like it is, Anne. And whenever we get to Ling the Aries, I'll just call Linksy out. So that way you don't have to sit there and redo the whole list. What are John's feelings for, especially when I'm the one calling them out? So I know that's hard. There's no way in hell I could do that. You're welcome, Linksy. It might be easy if, you know, she's doing the list straight from the chat, but she's trying to listen to me ramble it off. What are John's feelings for Brandon? What are John's feelings for Brandon? Y'all, Anne is a fishing machine. I just want to put that out to the world. She's probably like, shut up, Marley. She always goes fishing and sends me pictures of fish and stuff. And then she feels bad for hooking them, so she throws them back, makes sure they're not hurt. What are John's feelings for Brandon? Page of Pentacles. I gotta figure out if this is 6 or 9. 9 of Wands reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The underlying energy is the 7 of Wands. Now, this person, I don't know if there's something that's happened between you and this person, or if it's just because they got the Page of Pentacles as the first card out. That's a grounded energy. It's a new type of energy. If it's not a new person in your life, it's at least someone who, it's a simple connection between you and this person. It's just a Page of Pentacles. But it's like, I don't know if it's just because that's the type of person they are, but it shows up as the 7 of Wands at the bottom. That's a card about being easily defensive, right? So I don't know if it's because that's just the way they present themselves and it's nothing to do with you, or if they feel like something has happened and they need to guard themselves from you in an emotional way. But the Page of Pentacles is here in the upright. So I just feel like an example of this would be, the way the cards look is like if you work with someone and you don't really have anything against them, but you're not that close to them. That's the same kind of vibe I get. Even if you don't work with this person, just think of that energy inside your head. And then that's kind of the way this person feels about you. It's like, it's not bad, but it's just like if you work with someone, like I said, that's the perfect description of it. But they do have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying what you don't see. So there may be some reason they're defensive because of something you've done or said. And if that's not the case, it's just that they're kind of like a person that gets defensive easily. They're triggered easily, even if there's no legit reason. So that was kind of a weird message. So I hope that helps you, Brandon. You didn't have to fix it, Ann. You as hard-headed as Marley. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. You as hard-headed as Marley. Doll-faced diva. Oh, Vetus Wilson, is she in here? Hey, Vetus Wilson. General for Doll-Faced Diva. You're welcome, Brandon. I feel like I didn't help you with that reading. I'm not even going to lie. You know how, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you ever read cards, you'll know. Sometimes I feel like the reading just didn't hit the person. Like I feel that off of Brandon's. A general for Doll-Faced Diva. I'm running late today, Vetus Wilson, but I'm here. Better late than never, right? Last shuffle. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep. 8 of Pentacles. Temperance reversed. One more. 2 of Cups. Underlying is the Magician, okay? So since it's general, we're not going to take it in a love way. We're going to take this 2 of Cups a little differently. It could be love, right? But you wanted a general reading. So you got the Strength under the Magician, just in case you're wondering, at the bottom. But with the 8 of Pentacles and the Temperance reversed, this is telling you, like, this is your message from the universe, okay? The 8 of Pentacles is in the upright, which means whatever you're trying to work on, this don't have to be job, but it can be anything that you're trying to manifest with the Magician at the bottom. I feel like at times you feel like it's never going to come and you get a little bit impatient. But the 8 of Pentacles is upright, which means you're properly channeling the energy, working on whatever this manifestation is. One of the main blockages that holds you up is when you get impatient about it, you're literally manifesting it taking longer, if that makes sense. So I feel like ultimately you're going to work through that. That would probably be like your block out of anything, but you're not totally blocked off because this is in the upright. So keep doing what you're doing and try to meditate or something if you feel like you get, impatient or you get where you don't feel like to keep going. Keep going because the 2 of Cups is here. So ultimately, whatever you're trying to bring into the physical is coming. Magician. Don't stop. You got the Strength card underneath the bottom. So you got to keep persisting. Persist in the knowing that what you're trying to get is on the way. Persist in the knowing you already got it. Don't persist that it's on the way. Persist in the knowing you already got it. You are welcome, Doll-Faced Diva. All right. Sophie. Good. I'm glad you said that. So that means you know to keep going, right? And I had to go to a different town than I normally do. And there's another CVS there. And they had the tall aloe waters. I didn't actually plan to go there, but I did. And then bam, tall aloe waters. General for Sophie. Two more. A gentle for Sophie. Just keep swimming, just keep... Why is that song in my head again today? Ace of Swords reversed. Five of Wands. Ten of Wands. The underlying energy is the Sun card. So I reckon the Sun is the theme today, right? So the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands is here with the Ace of Swords reversed. As a general message, this is telling you that there's still a situation in your life that burdens you, and that's because there's drama around it. Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. It don't have to be romantic. It could be anywhere, anything. A workplace, a friend, a co-worker. I'm not sure who or what it is, but it's telling you you need to like withdraw your energy. Don't engage. And if you have been engaging, that's fine. The key here is to disengage, because it holds you down like vibrational sandbags with that Ten of Wands there. Whoever or whatever that is, it holds your energy down. So if you're like me, there ain't that many people I'm around, so I can narrow it down quickly. But I'm pretty sure you probably know who it is, because the Five of Wands is in the upright, which is saying that this, whatever this situation is, still dramatic a little bit. So it could even be passive aggressiveness or something like that you're dealing with, whoever this is. But the key is to disengage, Sophie. Is that what it is, Panther? Because I feel that in my bones. I swear I wasn't going to say nothing because, you know, it's supposed to be out of retrograde, right? But I've been feeling that like the last day or two. Even like me getting on live late and all these different barfuncles have been happening in my life. Like stuff that's little bitty stuff, but then again, when it piles up, it's like, ah! Like that energy. Uh-oh, you got a bad sunburn. I don't know what you're saying, Sophie. You said Cancer. I think basically, just in case you didn't hear my message, because I don't know if you could hear me good, but I think basically there's a situation that you need to disengage from. Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, whatever that is. Oh, no, I didn't really, I mean, there's a fire. I normally don't do signs because for me, it's just energy and we can harness any of it, you know? But there is fire energy with the wands, and then there's a sword here, but I don't see a specific sign. But I just feel like you would know who this is. I think it would be easily narrowed down. If that message was really for you, I feel like you would know. Because you're burdened by whatever it is with the Ten of Wands. Hi, Marley. What's coming up for me in love? Anybody thinking about me? Probably not, but it's worth asking, right? You're welcome, Sophie. Well, damn, Lily. What is coming up for Lily in love? Is anybody thinking about her? New love. New love possibilities for Lily. Two more shuffles. You're welcome, Sophie. New love possibilities for Lily. Eight of Cups. King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles. I gotta have one more card, but I mean, you could have a person that's like in the energy of a King of Swords coming towards you, but I feel like you're more in the energy of detaching from from things with the Eight of Cups here. The King of Swords showed up, so that's why I'm saying maybe it's in the near future, a possible King of Swords. But then this Queen of Pentacles reverse can be about a need to really focus on yourself, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. And since this Eight of Cups is here, that tells me you've been through a lot. You're trying to detach from a lot of things. And honestly, that feels like not quite ready for new love. And you could be ready. You know that your life way better than I do. It's just that's what it feels like in the cards. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Cups. But there definitely could be someone that's in like King of Swords energy that comes towards you. But the thing is, even if it's a perfect match or a good match, I just don't know for sure if you're going to be ready, even if you think you are. Because when they come in, you're going to realize that you still need to do some more on you with the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Cups. She said, there's that sword. But a possible King of Swords. So even if they're not a air sign, they could just be in that energy, you know. Be very like logical and matter of fact. Be very good at just kind of remaining detached. And you're really connected with them on an intellectual level if this person that resonates. Oh, Lily. Joan the Leo. Marley, how can I ask how will my December be? I'm excited and hope we all have a happy Christmas. I do too. A general for Joan the Leo for December. How will her December be? We'll even make it better than that, Joan. We'll say, what are the good things coming towards Joan in December? We'll do it like that. You are welcome, Lily. What do we need to show Joan for December? King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reversed. Judgment in the upright. The Two of Cups reversed. So, I feel like, now this may not resonate, but it just looks like it to me. A sense of someone that you're no longer open to on an emotional way may come back towards you. Okay, because the Knight of Cups is reversed with the Judgment. That's why I said that. If that doesn't resonate, then at least you're going to be to the point where you're not wanting any love coming towards you romantically. And it's like almost acknowledging or seeing your blessings with the Judgment card in a new way. And the King of Pentacles is here. This is a very grounded energy, a very stable energy. Sometimes it can be like a mate energy, but also it can be home life, especially since you're asking about Christmas and holidays and the King of Pentacles shows up. This is a comfortable energy, right? I think overall it'll be a good Christmas. It'll be probably kind of like ones you've had before that you called good, but there's going to be a way that you look at it differently this year for some reason, because this Judgment is here. And sometimes this can be about awakening to higher levels of consciousness, but just as simple as the Christmas, the December, it's like maybe a lot of the same things take place, but you look at them in a new way. You look at these things through new eyes. You really appreciate them in a new way, if that resonates. And like I said, with the Knight of Cups reversed, I feel like either this is a person that you have already closed off emotionally from that may try to contact you. If that's not the case, it's just that you're really not interested in the romantic love type of thing during December. So that's what I got. You're welcome, Joan. Hey, LaShonda, I'm going to give you a card since you're a new subscriber. I always give everybody that's new when they come in a new card, just a one card message, okay? For LaShonda Matlock. The Chariot reversed is at the top, and the Eight of Wands is at the bottom. So this feels like literally on an energetic level, you're being pulled in two different directions because you really want movement forward. You really want fast movement forward, but something is kind of like holding you back with the Chariot reversed or keeping you feeling stuck in some kind of way. But this Eight of Wands is here at the bottom, what you don't see, you know, with the underlying energy. And it could definitely be a Knight of Wands that's holding you back. Like you want to move forward, but this person, or maybe it's a place or situation, because this is a general one card message. But it's like they're holding you in place because whatever this is, you can't quite let go of it. Well, I feel like what you should focus on is getting closure on whatever this is in your heart. It doesn't have to be romantic, like I said. Try to open your mind up a little bit bigger, just in case it's something someone done to you when you were a kid or something. Whatever that energy is that you're kind of holding on to that's keeping you bogged down, once you assign a positive meaning to it, even if you have to just say, okay, I know there's going to be a positive meaning to this, whatever it is that's holding you back, and you can't see any way that it's positive. Well, once you do that, then it's like, it's going to be fast movement. Does that make sense? It's like almost an arrow when you pull it back, and then when you let it go, it shoots forward, right? But it feels like you're in that pulling back stage. You got to assign a positive meaning to some things so that emotional baggage isn't there. So that's what I got for you, Booski. All right. And thank you for subscribing to LaShonda. All right, so now it is Panther. If you're still here, you can have a question. You are welcome, LaShonda. I honestly, when I do the list, I don't even ask them if they want one. I just add them if they come in to chat. So she might not be in here. Anne has got this moderating thing down, y'all. She's got the cool emojis with the message about the one card reading, and I could never do it. I be serious. I'm serious. It really blows my mind. She laughing at me, but I'm for real. Jalen, you at home today, boo? If you still in here, I was just wondering. You can give me one. Oh, God. Look at Anne's message, Emily. Panther is up. Well, Panther didn't put her question in. Look what she put.
Panther don't make me say next. Don't do it. Wait, how do you say next?
Next.
Which one your favorite, Mom? Which one your favorite?
I don't care. Just give me one.
Do you like cherry?
Sure.
It melts easier.
Thank you. She said, don't do it. What are CM's current feelings for Vetus Wilson? Three more shuffles. What are CM's current feelings for Vetus Wilson? I feel like this person admires you in some kind of way because the star card showed up every time I shuffled just then. Two of Wands reversed and the King of Wands. What else? Chantel, you're not up till number 22. We're on number 7. No, 8. The Emperor, damn. Underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so Two of Wands reverse can be about already making up their mind in a specific way, right? King of Wands is very... to me, it's like an attractive card, but the Emperor showed up. So the only thing about that is, this is like a stoic type of card for me. They may not show their emotions very much or show their feelings, like if they are attracted to you. They may not show that because the Emperor showed up. But then the Queen of Cups is at the bottom. That's an emotional card. So you got emotions here, and man or woman doesn't really matter. And you got a lot of passion here, right? The King of Wands, he normally takes action towards you. So if this actually resonates for you, this person should be open and willing to take action. And the Emperor is about taking control as well. And I'm guessing this is a romantic person. I just assumed that, Vetus Wilson. But in a romantic way, I would think this person would be like okay with taking action. I feel like they would make it apparent. The only thing is they might try to be a little bit stoic when it comes to showing their emotions. So that's what I got. I probably should have asked you if it was romantic before I said that, but... Hello, Ruth Smith. May I have a general reading, says Alexandra. Okay. Alexandra, 3 shuffles. General reading for Alexandra. You're welcome, Vetus Wilson. It is romantic. That makes me feel better because I'm like over here assuming. 8 of Wands. Alexandra done got the 8 of Wands. Only card in the tarot that don't have a human in it, which means all the universe is conspiring to do some things in your life if you allow it. Death reversed. Seven of Cups. Underlying energy, Magician reverse. I feel like this is more of a blockage than just saying manipulation. The Magician reverse can talk about people that are in like a manipulator type of person, but I don't feel like that for you. I feel like certain things you're trying to manifest currently, even if you don't call it manifest, certain things you're trying to make happen in general, they may not be coming exactly how you want, and sometimes you may not know which way to go because you got the 7 of Cups. But this Death reversed is telling me all this is that whenever you feel like you're going through blockages or you're trying to make certain things happen and you're getting hung up, especially about which path to take which idea to follow, which nudge to pursue, if that makes sense. And this can be love, work, family, whatever it is. When that confusion sets in, take it this way and remember, when the confusion hits you because of the choices in whatever area this is, stop a minute and think about it from a different perspective. When you have the Seven of Cups, there's lots of choices. That's the possibilities are endless, right? And it doesn't really matter at the end of the day which one you pick, because the universe needs you to pick one and get on the path, so that way the universe starts to throw you breadcrumbs. Now, the path you first pick may not be the one you end up on. Like I said, open up your mind. Dating, love, work, anything. But just pick one, because I feel like the universe will do most of the work for you by giving you those breadcrumbs. And then this Scorpio energy that's in the reverse feels like growing pains for a transformation. I feel like you're transforming on a deep level. It could literally even be like a cellular level, but you're in the middle of that. You're in the growing pains of that. And the way to really get it kicked off or to get going is just pick a path and start walking. And I think that that will stop some of that feeling of being blocked, like you can't make certain things happen. So I hope that helped you, Alexandra. Ling the Aries, how will this weekend be from S towards me, Ling? You are welcome, Alexandra. How will this weekend be from S towards Ling? How will this weekend be from S towards Ling? Last shuffle. Ace of Swords reversed. The Chariot. Seven of Swords. The underlying energy is the Five of Pentacles. I feel like, honestly, this is telling me a sense of no communication from this person, because you got the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So with them two together, that feels like a no communication. I feel like it's really focused in on that. And then the Chariot with the Seven of Swords, when you add those two energies together, this is like, and no explanation as to why. Seven of Swords can be a card about someone kind of ghosting you in a certain way. So it's like not really communicating back and forth openly, and no explanation as to why, just like suddenly not doing so. So if you're not in communication with this person, I don't feel like they'll reach out. If you are in communication, I feel like they're not open and honest about something, because that Seven of Swords feels like that can be some sort of deception. So I would just be wary of that. Don't take it as a reason to make any rash decisions just because of the three cards I pulled, but just put it on the back burner. You are welcome, Ling. Linksy. Linksy, Linksy. So I'm planning to text O after not talking to him for a bit. I was wondering how's he going to respond to my message. I hope he will be sweet and talk long. How is O going to respond when Linksy reaches out? How is O going to respond when Linksy reaches out? Hey, Rashima Simmons, how are you? How is O going to respond when Linksy reaches out? 10 of Pentacles. Oh, damn. I feel like this kid is very focused when it comes to like accomplishing goals in the physical world with that 10 of Pentacles showing up. I'm just saying that's a side note and just a general vibe I get off of this kid. He's a very motivated kid. He's a very driven kid. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands. I feel like he'll respond positively. And I think it'll make you feel better for reaching out in general because you got the 6 of Swords at the bottom. This can be about moving from a tumultuous energy to a more calm energy, right? But I feel like, yes, he is. Like, he has tunnel vision. 2 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles. This kid has, like, tunnel vision on accomplishing things. But Queen of Wands is here. So you asked how he would respond. He's very attracted to you. He's very almost like intrigued by you in some sort of way, right? So I feel like he's going to respond in a positive way. Because Queen of Wands, you can't just block her out. She's very attractive. He's very enamored by you. You can woo him, Linksy. I do feel like he'll respond in a positive way. So you're going to have to come back and tell me. She said, I want to crap myself. Because you told me I had to talk since he was trying. With the Queen of Wands there, and don't you feel like that means he's going to respond in like a friendly, jovial kind of way? He's going to be attracted by you coming towards him. How to intrigue a guy. I don't think you got to try, Linksy. Be you. Just be you. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do a specific thing to do it because I think he's already attracted to you in general. But he's a little hustler. He be focused on them pentacles, don't he? Like, not literally making money, but like trying to do great things with his life with that 10 of Pentacles showing up. She said, I'm screaming, crying, and crapping rainbows. I already believed that, Linksy, before I pulled those cards. I think he's a meek, like he acts a little bit meek towards you, right? And I think he's a really focused kid, but you are welcome, Linksy. Intuitive got to strap down that weave, or the wig, whatever it is she said. Y'all, I'm sorry. I thought I heard my door open. I didn't mean to just walk off from y'all. Intuitive. Goddess energy, are you here? I'm about to call and check on my mama because she still ain't home, y'all. It won't take me but 2 seconds. She went out to eat, so I'm probably just being a worry wart for nothing, but...
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
She's probably fine. Me being a worry wart, right? Well, goddess energy, where you go? You gone too? I reckon they all left. She probably is fine, but... Sophia, you are not next, so you can go ahead, boo, if you want. Oh, thank you, Ann. I'm a little worrier. Did my person really lose his V card to me? So we're going to do this as a yes or a no, and I'll tell you what comes out, Sophia. What are you doing, Emmy? Did Sophia's person really lose his V card to her? That's cute, his V card. What? Page of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Swords. I feel like no. Because the King of Wands reverse can be a player card, and the Seven of Swords can be a deceptive card. So I feel like, honestly, no. Now, like I said, tarot's for fun. It doesn't have to be correct, but based on what cards came out, no. No, no. You are welcome, Sophia. So let me see. Arlena is up. Okay, Arlena, that's okay. Is CJ going to ask me to be friends with benefits? Let me give you a different one just because I want to change. We're going to use Alice in Wonderland. Four shuffles. Is CJ going to ask Arlena to be friends with benefits? Goddess energy, she called you out, boo, but you wasn't in here, so we just have to skip over and keep going. I'll go live again tomorrow if you want to get on the free list, though. Justice reversed. The Magician. The Tower reversed. Underlying energy is the Hierophant reversed. With the Hierophant reversed at the bottom, you know, with this in the upright, that's about commitment, right? So with it being in the reverse, it feels like to me that's a big possibility. Especially if you look at friends with benefits as something that you don't really think too highly of. Not like you judge other people that have that kind of connection, but if you just really want a committed connection and you're not really down for the friends with benefits, the reason I say that, the Justice reverse come out, so it's like, especially with the Magician attached to it, that could be manipulative energy, right? And then the Tower's here in the reverse. So I think that's a very big possibility because it's like this person isn't down for committing, at least not right now because the Hierophant's reversed. Good night, Panther. Thank you for coming in, and I'll be sharing your videos whenever you start posting again. I'll give you a one-card message, Goddess Energy, because everybody that's a new subscriber, I always give them a one-card message just for coming in the room and letting me know they subscribed. And it's not really like a question, but it is a free one-card message. So I'm going to give you that, okay? And then tomorrow when I go live, you can come back in and get on the list again for a question. All right. You got the World card on top and the King of Cups reversed on the bottom as the underlying energy. Now, with the World card here, as your main one card that came out, open your brain up. It doesn't have to be just about love. Just try to focus on letting it be any area of your life. It's just energy. But it's almost like the universe is asking, are you ready to level up from certain situations that you've dealt with from people? I don't know if this is friends, family, work. But see, the King of Cups reversed, he's not, he doesn't reciprocate his love, right? This is a closed off energy. And also it could be saying that from dealing with these people, it causes you to be almost numb and closed off. And with the World card here, it's asking you to try and weed some of that out of your life. And maybe you're already in that process because the World is in the reverse. And I feel like once you really weed that stuff out, whatever this represents right here, it's almost like you're going to level up. You'll be shocked at the new situations you get pulled into by the universe from taking out the trash, pretty much. So I hope that helped you, Goddess Energy. You're welcome, Arlena. You are welcome to Goddess Energy too. Kayla is up. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's okay, Goddess Energy. Just come back tomorrow and get back on the free list. I just want, and you can stay the rest of the night. I'm just saying, like, we'll still put you on the list again. Every day you come in when I go live, we'll put you on there every time. I just want to know if this Capricorn man I'm dealing with in these past few months is my twin flame. Thanks so much, Marley. New subscriber. Well, welcome to you. So, honestly, I'm just going to pull the energy between you and this person because most of the time when I say that people, I think it's honestly because maybe me and your beliefs are a little bit different. So I don't want my beliefs to cloud your reading. So I'm just going to get the total energy. Like, what is the kind of bond between you and them, or the energy to describe the connection y'all have? Because in my opinion, just based on what I've been through that even got me to reading tarot, I feel like I had what they call a trauma bond. And it was so intense that this person would be in my dream state. So, and now that energy has dissipated once I've used that experience to read tarot. So I read tarot to y'all mainly, not because that's my only intention. So basically, this is the whole deal. I feel led to tell you this story, Kayla, because I think it resonates with your situation. So this person that I got to thinking was my twin flame, I was so trauma bonded to this person that I woke up thinking about this person. I went to bed thinking about this person. I had dreams and this person would show up, okay? And this happened for almost 2 years. This wasn't like a 3-month thing, a crush. And then this person totally would ghost me and be in no contact with me. And I would send them long, heartfelt text messages about how I felt, trying to open my heart. I wanted the whole 9 yards with them. I wanted the picket fence, everything, right? Because I thought they were the only person I could ever be with. I thought they were my twin flame. I was, their divine feminine and they were my divine masculine, literally. even now, I don't have anybody romantically, but it's not because I'm hung up on them anymore. But the energy would not go away. It was stuck to me like glue. And I was addicted to watching tarot card readings because I wanted this person to come back in my life so bad. Well, after a specific period, I'd say maybe, because the whole 2 years it wasn't quite that bad, but at least the first year, I would say, is how I learned tarot. I learned the meanings of the cards because I was unhealthily and toxically obsessed with watching the tarot card readings. Every waking moment that I didn't have anything else to do, that's what I did. So then, as time went by and I started painting to start with, I would paint furniture and stuff like that as just something to keep my mind at ease. And finally, one day, I decided to pick up a deck and like start doing some readings. And so me trying to help someone else with the cards, being in a toxic connection, right? Not necessarily twin flame, but just any toxic connection. Me trying to help someone see that and like see ways they can change. So it was almost like now I can be thankful for that situation, because without it, I wouldn't have learned the tarot. And I also feel like that person was put in my life to like as a catalyst, because I think I went through the dark night of the soul that they talk about. So honestly, I feel like most of the time when we think we have a twin flame, and I could be wrong, this is just my beliefs, everybody can have their beliefs, but it's like we're trauma bonded to them because they come in our life to mirror things to us so we'll heal. Yes, Arcala. And the main way you can truly transmute it, well, first of all, until the universe is ready for his energy to go away, it's going to be on you like glue. It's like, he's probably like what they call a bump contract as well. Even if he's not the twin flame, you know, if whatever you want to call it, a bump contract to me is maybe you're supposed to be in a specific path in life overall, and this person comes in, right, and helps bump you on the path. Maybe you're not meant to be with anyone right now. Well, if this person comes in and then ghosts you...
Mama.
Hold on, y'all. I got to check on my mama. Hello?
Hey,
We was just checking on you because it was 10 o'clock.
yeah, we on our way back.
All right. Well, y'all be careful.
All right.
All right.
Y'all home?
Yeah, we here. I was just checking on y'all because it was 10.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, sorry about that, Kayla, but and it does make you feel delusional. In fact, I remember I would be like so into listening to music, and it was like the connection between me and this person was so intense, at least on my side. I would feel like songs were played in, like, I felt almost like it was a hallucinatory type thing. It was so intense. But you're not imagining that. It's the universe using a romantic connection to awaken you, basically. It's like a bump contract. That's what I would think it is. I mean, it don't have to be that, but I bet you that's what it is. Because a catalyst will awaken you for sure. A person that comes in just for that reason. It'll grab your attention. All right, what is the energy between Arcala and the Capricorn? Arcala, if there's a way you can find some sort of hobby or something that you can channel creative energy into, that'll help you a lot. Even if it's exercise or painting or writing poetry, anything, even if no one knows you do it, just something to help you channel that energy. Write your experiences out on a blog so someone else can be aware of how the connection could unfold to help awaken other people. Right, me neither, Arcala. I didn't even really know that much about what tarot even was. Nine of Swords, the Sun reversed, and the World reversed. The underlying energy is the Page of Swords reversed. So I do feel like this person keeps an eye on you in some kind of way, like social media wise or something like that. They quietly watch you with that stalker card there. And they haven't moved on from you. There's still that bond, but I still feel the same way. With that Nine of Swords showing up, like I called it a trauma bond, and I'm not trying to label something. I don't accurately know your life or situation. But my intuition says it's some form of trauma bond. So that's why I really do think, and as long as that energy is stuck to you, it's going to be stuck for whatever long the universe wants it stuck. Allow it to be there and try not to worry about when it's going to go away. It will dissipate. And honestly, if you get that hobby that I'm talking about, some sort of creative outlet, it will dissipate quicker because that will actually speed up your healing process. But he's probably there to awaken you, I feel like. Especially with the Nine of Swords coming out first. And like if you wrote a blog, you don't have to get a bunch of people that read it. It's more about the fact of you doing it is what's healing for you. Just like me reading tarot. If I never get but 2,000 subscribers, it's more about me reading the tarot and maybe helping someone. Like hopefully I might have helped you today. That helps me at the same time. It helps me heal just as much as if it helped anyone else. So I hope you have good luck, Arcalo. And don't let it get you down. When you start to feel crazy, just remember, no, it's not that. It's just a spiritual connection of some sort. That's why you feel that way. Eliza already put her question in. May I know who's coming to me in love for the next 2 months? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. That got me off track. I couldn't help it. New love coming towards Eliza in the next 2 months. New love coming towards Eliza in the next 2 months. High Priestess. You are welcome, Arcala. High Priestess. Two of Cups. The World reversed. The underlying energy is the Queen of Wands. I feel like you got two different things coming towards you in the next 2 months. Or maybe even just one. I'm not 100% sure because the World is reversed, and to me, but there's the Ace of Cups in the cut. So I'm going to say possibly there's two things coming towards you. Something that you've already dealt with before with the World reversed, someone that maybe you feel a sense of unfinished business with, but I feel like your intuition's already told you not to go towards that person. If anything, try to give your own self closure in your heart. If you got to write up the person a letter and then burn it, that's a good way to get some closure so you don't have to deal with the person themselves. Because I feel like there is possibly some new love interest coming towards you with the Two of Cups. So you're going to have to let me know if it works out like that, Eliza. It does say Two of Cups. Okay. So Grace says, please, can you tell me what you see about me and my life? You are welcome, Grace. It's Grace OD and then Good Pizza. That's right. Arcala was 16, 17 was Eliza, 18 was Grace OD, and then 19 Good Pizza. A general about grace in her life. Yes, you are, Chantel. I got you on the list. And we're on 18, Grace OD. Three of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups reversed. The underlying energy is the Moon card. So I feel like you could be really doing, so actually like starting to get over some sort of heartbreak with a person. The only thing is, I think if there's a new person or if it's that same person that you're trying to get over the heartbreak with. Three of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups reversed. So maybe it's not necessarily romantic, but it could be related to whoever you're trying to get over. That may come around, but the only problem is this person pulled the Nine of Cups reversed. So that manifests in the physical sometime as being like extra clingy or something like that. So I would be like leery about taking this person back. If it's the same person that already broke your heart and you feel like maybe they've turned over a new leaf, I feel like they're still emotionally codependent in some form. If this is a new person, I would definitely make sure that they were really trying to do the inner work they needed to do on themselves. Because if someone comes towards you in emotionally codependent energy and they're not actively working to heal that vibration in themselves, right? It's going to end eventually. It's going to result in Nine of Cups reversed manifesting between the two of you. So it feels like either you or the person that's coming towards you, the King of Pentacles, has emotional codependence in their energy. So I feel like it's basically saying, if it's you or this person, learn. The main easy way to say it is just learn to become your own best friend. Learn to love you. And it takes a little bit of time. I'm still trying to learn to do it every day myself. But that's the key to manifesting a successful relationship. But don't get down on yourself, because you are healing, because the Three of Swords is reversed. You've come a long way. Now you just got to learn on loving you a little bit. Work on being your best friend. Truly being good to you as if you were your own best friend. Good pizza, I don't understand the question. Thank you, Grace. Let me tell her. Let me type it. Okay, got it. When is my DM going to be in a relationship with me? That was too much. Whole book. The Empress wanted to flip out, but when is Good Pizza's DM going to be in a relationship with her? Five of Wands. The Moon reversed. That damn Empress popped out again, so we're going to take it. The underlying energy is the Queen of Swords reversed and the Hangman. So the Hangman can be about waiting, right? I don't know about this, because it just feels like the key to getting... If you're talking about a specific divine masculine, or if you're talking about in general someone in divine masculine energy. It's a very simple answer, and you're probably not going to like my answer, but focus every bit of your effort and willpower and healing towards becoming divine feminine. This card wanted to come out at the beginning when I was pulling cards, and I put it back, remember? That's divine feminine energy. And whenever you are truly, you don't like try to be divine feminine energy or make effort to be that. It's like being in that state of Empress energy, whether that's listening to affirmations while you sleep so you can reprogram your subconscious mind to truly knowing you are divine feminine energy. Then the universe has no choice but to mirror what you are to you. And if you're in divine feminine energy, a divine masculine's gonna come towards you. Even me, I work on the same things, you know, allowing things to come to you. But if you're talking about a specific divine masculine, there's a specific person you got labeled that, I feel like this person has some petty childish competition around them in general. And I think either you're already aware of it or your intuition has been nudging you about it. But yeah, whoever this is with the 5 of Wands, because that can talk about competition, right? And I'm going to say this. If that's the case and this resonates, if you have a person that comes in your life and you haven't met them yet, but they do come in and they're in the energy where you feel like you have to compete for their attention, time, affection, or love, then you have fell out of Empress energy. So back off from people like that. So if it's a specific person, like I said, I feel like that person is in the energy right now of wanting you to compete, or either there's people around them trying to compete for their affection. So I'd back off from them. You're welcome, good pizza. She say, don't do it. Good night, Grace. Sweet dreams to you. Don't do it, Janu. Don't do it. Don't y'all just love it when I clap? That's a pretty justice card, isn't it? I don't know, I just like that card. It reminds me of the High Priestess. Kinda. How does Sagittarius Daniel feel about me now that I'm gone? I am an Aquarius. How does Daniel the Sagittarius feel about Wendy? Winnie, I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name. Since you've been gone. I have no idea why I did that, so sorry. I cannot breathe for the first time. How does Daniel the Sagittarius feel about Winnie now that she's gone? Three of Wands. Knight of Swords reversed. Well, damn, that flipped. The Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like they're closed off and waiting on you to come back at the same time. So, however you, like, left, whatever happened there, right? Three of Wands. They're waiting on you to come back. This is about waiting for your ships to come in, metaphorically. So, that's waiting on you to come back. Waiting on the situation to change with the Wheel of Fortune here. But they're not doing anything to facilitate the change because the Knight of Swords is reversed. They're closed off to communicate, right? So I would not go back because they're not willing to do anything but wait for the wheel to turn. You need to turn the wheel. Do something about it. They're just waiting on you. They do want you back. They do want you to come back towards them, but they want you to do all the work. Don't ever feel stupid. You learned something out of dealing with that person, so don't feel stupid. If you have a meat suit on, you're going to do stupid shit. It's just automatic facts, Winnie. If that makes you feel any better. There's this thing I seen on Pinterest. It's like, you are riding on a rock. You are a meat-covered skeleton or meat-covered ghost riding on a rock so-and-so miles per hour. And it has a really good way of wording it, and then it says, fear nothing. Oh, Winnie, I'm sorry. Wilma, who I met at my job, is giving me an opportunity that's related to what I want to major in. Is it a scam or genuine? Is this a scam or genuine? In regards to Wilma for Chantel. Is this a scam or genuine? In regards to Wilma for Chantel. Nine of Wands and the King of Cups reversed, and then some more come out, but I'm not taking all that. Well, yeah, I will, because it's only 4. So 10 of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, King of Cups reversed, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like this is telling you that whatever this situation is, it's not going to go anywhere, really, because the Empress is all about growth and evolving. So it won't hurt for you to try this as long as you're not risking something like a lot of money you need or something like that. But the only thing I would feel like you get out of this is the mere experience. So as long as you're not going to risk losing anything, then I would say okay. But it's not going to turn out very fruitful. But sometimes just getting an experience is a good thing, right? But with the Empress reverse, like I said, it's not going to turn out very fruitful. I don't think it's an intentional scam, maybe. I'm not really seeing that. I'm just saying it's not going to turn out into something that's like your ultimate path. Just protect yourself with the 9 of Wands. Don't let nobody pull the wool over your eyes, in other words. Okay. Hey, Kimberly. I understand, Chantel. I'll give you a new card. I mean, not a new card, but a one card message for just subscribing, and thank you. That's right, Chantel. For real though, think about it. If you get experience, right? That's something that we like literally. You take what you learn and then you use it later. So yeah, I would do that definitely. You got this, girl. You got this. All right, one card message for Kimberly. The Wheel of Fortune. Girl, what you doing over there? With the 3 of Cups. So, I don't know what you've been happening in your life. I know nothing about you, right? But the Wheel of Fortune is your one card message. This can be about positive changes taking place in your life. And reasons to celebrate. So if you feel like things haven't been going your way in a certain area of your life, in any area, this can be really generalized. So take it as job, work, home, friends, family, your dog, I don't know, anything. Hasn't been going exactly like you would like it to. I feel like one of those areas at least is going to change in a very positive way as long as you pretty much keep doing what you're doing in that area. There's going to be reasons to celebrate. Now, if it's already going pretty good and you can't think of nothing, I feel like there's some sort of abundance coming in. So it's still going to improve better yet, if that makes sense. Because this is about having a reason to celebrate. I can't get that out of my head here. And with the Wheel of Fortune with it, that's very positive. And I don't just give people fluffy one-card messages. So I do feel like literally there's something good coming towards you. Just as long as you don't allow yourself to sabotage it, right? We do that sometimes. But just keep doing what you're doing in whatever area this is. I feel like if this resonates, you'll intuitively know what I'm talking about. So I hope that helped you, Kimberly. And thank you for subscribing. You are welcome, Chantel. And Jalen, if you hear you last but not least. You are welcome, Kimberly. Thank you, Ann, for helping me tonight. Every night you help me, thank you. Because I know you're tired. You done got up at 4:30 this morning and then you still helping me and it's 10:30 at night. Do you got some aloe vera gel? You ain't gonna be able to sleep if you too burnt. You know, that aloe vera gel, if you put it in the refrigerator, I know you probably already know that. And it's really freezing cold when you first put it on there, right? But still. That might pull some of the heat out of it. Intuitive. When you see the Page of Wands reversed, do you mean like in a love message? You mean like in a love reading? Okay, how do you mean? Like in what? Just so I make sure I answer what you're asking me. The Page of Wands in the upright, think about this. The Page of Wands in the upright can be like a childlike interest in something, a curiosity, right? So if it's in the reverse, it's like that is dying down. That's the most general way I can think of it. But especially in a love reading, mostly, like any page in the reverse is about someone trying to passively aggressively get your attention so that you'll communicate or engage with them, but they don't want to be direct with it. Also, someone who is a little bit toxic might passively aggressively do something to you, and that would be a page card in the reverse. But in general, just Page of Wands is like a curiosity type of vibe. You know, something that perks your interest. You're curious about it. You want to know more. It's a very innocent, childlike. You know how whenever you're interested in some new topic or something, and that little flame flickers inside of you, that little bitty spark, because you're just curious for some reason, you're being led in that direction. To me, that would be what the Page of Wands manifest in the upright. So in the reverse would be a general sense of a loss of that feeling. It is fire energy intuitive. But honestly, any person can harness that energy, right? You are welcome. You sure can, Vetus Wilson. You can donate for a question. You sure can, Ann. We got through them names tonight, didn't we? We went quick. Okay, what is going on at the ranch? Man, it feels like to me you could write it's not like a trashy romance novel. That's not the words I'm looking for. But you know those books you get like at the drugstore back in the day? Those little chapter books? And they'd be like trashy romance novels. When you call it The Ranch, that always pops in my head. But I ain't saying this trashy romance, but it just seems like that vibe, you know? Like, I can see one of those book titles at the drugstore with The Ranch on there, like a series about the ranch, you know? Oh no, Vetus Wilson, I always do Ann's questions because she mods for me, and if you had a free question, don't feel obligated. You don't have to do that. I appreciate you anyway. And I always do her questions because at the end of the lives, you can ask her if you think I'm just trying to, I promise. Four of Pentacles. That sounds like same old shit, different day, Ann. The Fool card, I cannot make it up. Nine of Cups. Do they like to party at the ranch, Ann? The Hierophant card. Justice. Knight of Swords reverse popped out. Alright, so this feels like partying vibes to me a little bit with this Nine of Cups and the Fool. Hold on, my mama's knocking, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming! Sorry, y'all. Mama just came in. Okay. So, like I said, because the Nine of Cups, if you look it up in tarot, and the Fool is here. I know, yes, in a love reading, but since we're talking about just the ranch, you know, and to me, I don't know why I got that. And with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like it hasn't a whole lot changed, if that makes sense. The Hierophant is also about routines and things staying the same, right? Knight of Swords reversed. This could be some passive-aggressive energy towards each other that these people have in some kind of way. But I feel like whatever that is, you're already aware of it with the Justice card. And I almost feel like saying as well, whoever treats each other like that there deserves each other because the Justice is there. But the Fool and the Nine of Cups says there's probably like some kind of partying, and also However it's been going, nothing has evolved or changed for the better, if that makes sense. It's pretty much the same old, different day.
Cheesecake.
So that's what I got. They drink in karaoke. The Fool and 9 of Cups. Lord help them. All right, Vetus Wilson donated. I'm good. Did she give me her question? And thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, let's see here. You're welcome, Anne. I can answer it that far in advance, Vetus Wilson, because even if we do a general, right, since energy changes, and we can change things based on, like, let me give you an example, and then I'll answer your question, but I can't help but give you an example. So, if I ask, how's my tarot channel going to be doing in a year from now? And it shows me cards about growth, right? And the Empress comes out. And I keep getting online every day and I grow my channel. But if I got that same card, the Empress, and tomorrow I decided to disconnect my internet and never come online again, I change the outcome of that timeline. So I jump to a different timeline, right? So we just get most likely outcome, right? Based on the energy that you're in right now. What do I see coming for the month of July 2023? Anything special for Vetus Wilson for July 2023? Antoinette, if I knew it was you, I would answer a question for you. But anybody can come on with that ANT screen name. And you know that's true. So, as bad as I got people in here that be acting the fool, I can't do it. Two more shuffles. Anything special happening? I wondered why y'all was so late, Phil. July 2023 for Vetus Wilson. Four of Wands reversed. The Tower. The Knight of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Don't you love that Ace of Swords? Nine of Wands. So this feels like, and there's the Lovers. So with the Lovers, that can be a decision as well. So I'm going to give you everything that was popping in my head when I seen the cards, right? Four of Wands came out. Now, whenever the Four of Wands is in the reverse, when it comes out in the reverse, this is like the proverbial door being slammed shut. Say if you're trying to manifest moving to a new house, and everything you do, it just doesn't work out, and you're stuck at the other house, right? It's like the universe is telling you no. They got the door shut. Four of Wands reversed. A lot of times that'll happen, and it may be that it's not right now, but it could happen later. But right now the universe is telling you no, basically. Not in a verbal way, but you get the picture. So I feel like this is saying you are going to be doing that. Between now and July 2023, I feel like there's some sort of situation that you're going to slam the door shut on. And it could be any area. So just try to think about something that maybe you put up with for a little bit too long, or some things have been happening and you haven't decided to do that yet. But I feel like by then, and it's going to be something pretty significant because the Tower card is here. I don't feel like this is a Tower moment for you. I feel like whatever situation you're slamming the door shut on is the Tower. An example of this could be just like if you're working at this job and you go every day and you give it all you got, you're their best worker. They only gave you like a 25-cent raise the whole time you've been there, and you're taking the majority of the work off of everybody's hands, and suddenly you go work somewhere else. That's you closing the door on that. You're stopping that from happening. You're sticking up for yourself. You're giving these people a Tower moment. So that's just an example. So try to take the energy and apply it where it would go. Maybe you should jot it down when you get off of here tonight and come back in 2023 of July and read over it, or maybe like star this reading, timestamp it or something, and come back to it. Then with this Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're going to feel very rejuvenated. I'm almost feeling like the vibe of Stella got her groove back. That's like the way you're going to be feeling as a result of doing this. This is going to be a major act of self-love on your part, making this decision with the Lovers card here. You're going to feel a sense of clarity by doing this. You're not going to regret it at all, because the Knight of Wands is a very carefree type of energy, a very fiery energy, right? Young kind of energy. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's just the energy of that, because you're going to feel a huge weight lifted off of you by making this happen, whatever this is. And even if this situation hasn't came in your life yet, maybe by that time it has, and then you do this. But I do feel like it's something. And then with the Nine of Wands, it's like you're going to stick up for yourself. You're not going to let this thing happen and come back in your life. Once you shut that door, I feel like you're going to give whatever this situation is a Tower moment. And this might not be the significant thing you were looking for, but I just feel like you're going to have a sense of being proud of yourself, and you're going to feel light in an energetic way by doing this for yourself, by acknowledging that you stood up for yourself in whatever way this is. Now, as well, with the Lovers, another thing that could be coming towards you is a certain connection that's very intense, right, with the Lovers card. But like I said, this can be more about a decision, and that's what came out. It looked like a little timeline to me. So I feel like maybe that might not resonate this moment, but I do feel like it will resonate, as long as you end up sticking up for yourself. How Stella got her groove back, bro. That's cool. And I'll give you an oracle card too, Vetus Wilson. You got the number 24, and it says protection. And I feel like the more obvious message here with the 24 breaking down to a 6 is about balance. And I feel like you're going to balance the scales with whatever this is. And I know I'm going out on a limb and randomly because I don't know anything about your life, right? But that feels like something you're going to do. It's like an act of self-love that's pretty intense for someone, because you're going to give them a Tower moment. I guess that's the test of time. In July of 2023, you're going to have to come back and tell me if it works out. And then look, you got number 3, Tower. After you got the Tower card. You're gonna freaking give someone a Tower moment. All I want to know, Vetus Wilson, is there any situation in your life that you feel like could escalate to that point by then? I'm just curious because nothing like that's never come out for me before. What is Antoinette talking about over here? What did she say? She knows that only me and aliens do the list. And the motivational speeches from her boy she always talks about. Oh. There is something, Vetus Wilson. That is freaking awesome. What's the Cheetos story? Alright, Antoinette, you are a mod. You know the boy's name, Antoinette? You ought to know the boy's name as much as I say it. You are welcome. You are very welcome. I felt like I was going out on a limb, but it was like, I don't know. It's like when I pulled it out, it felt like a timeline. Like I just got that story out of it. Anne's like, you really gonna make her say. Anne said D. She tried to give her hits. You want to help her out, don't you, Anne? Oh, God. You want me to give her a question? If I knew it was her, man. I need to know what the Cheetos story is. What's she talking about? What's the Cheetos story? Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm going to do the all signs tomorrow. I'm kind of like still iffy about the title. Like I feel like I'm just going to go with what hits me in the morning. I put a post up on my community tab about, you know, what kind of topic to do or whatever. I may just get like a general, do a general, and then if love comes out, read love, and if not, Antoinette. Oh yes, the Cheetos story. Okay, Antoinette, you can have a question. Thank you, Vetus Wilson. I am scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. But I was scared when I started doing this right here. So it took me a year to get brave enough to even answer questions online. I'm going to try to go on between 10 and 11 in the morning. The Cheetos story, I am dead. The Cheetos story. She's like, I know what me and Marley will know. Her Uncle Ed done ate Cheetos with no teeth. Nobody knows that. Thank you, Anne. Y'all always be so nice. I'm like, sometimes I don't want to ask none of y'all that normally stay in the room about anything, because y'all are always nice. Y'all always tell me stuff. Like, I don't want y'all to be like my grandma and just tell me it's going to be good, but really and truly it's boring or something. You know, that's my inner talk right there, though. I need to get it together. I can't believe she said the Cheeto story. Just remembering the Cheeto story alone deserves a question, Antoinette. Did you give me your question, Antoinette? I'm trying to look and see if you did. The Cheeto story. Can you give me the energy for Ken? I think he is low-key mad at me still. Okay, got it. I know, right, Ann? That voice in my head just gets going. Let me change decks for you. And you better tell Vetus Wilson about sticking around. Abby gave her a wrench. It's hilarious. It's just a joke, Vetus Wilson. So, every single moderator I've ever gotten, I just give them a wrench. I'm like, well, they're in here a lot, and I think they like the channel, so I'm going to give them a wrench. I don't have that many, but some people probably ask to be moderators. Well, on my channel, I just give them the wrench, and then if they leave, then they just never come back. Alright, I'm finna wrench her. There we go. Energy for Ken towards Antoinette. Now you can throw your wrench at people when they make you mad, Vetus Wilson. When they get sideways with you, you can throw the wrench at them. Alright. Energy of Ken towards... energy of Ken towards Antoinette. How'd you get logged out of your other YouTube, Antoinette? Death reversed. Thank you, Ruth Smith. She said, feels like home. Alright, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Strength, and the Knight of Wands. I had to take it all. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Because it all came out. So with the Death reversed, I do feel like there's something they haven't gotten over or moved on from or something like that. Because the Strength card with the Knight of Wands is like saying that they're adamantly holding back from telling you. The Strength can be also about resisting temptation as well. So maybe they feel like, okay, I might need to talk to you about whatever this is, but they hold back from doing so. But see, that's where people don't get it, because whenever you hold back your energy in a certain way, an example, they're holding back their energy from talking this out with you, right? But look how it affects them. Their heart chakra is closed off because they're emotionally closed off, because every area of our life is intertwined. So when we hold back in one area, it's going to affect other areas. It might even make this person feel blah at times, because it takes a lot of energy to stay in this Strength card for an extended period of time. That's why they call it Strength, right? It takes a lot of your energy. So it could even drain this person in some sort of way. But I feel like they're like just not quite over this. This is about wanting to come back and visit this topic. And I feel like it needs to be talked about or discussed, or whatever it is needs to come back up again. But honestly, I want to tell you this, even if you go to this person and try to talk it out, I don't feel like they're in the right space for that. Knight of Wands and the Strength card. If you do try to just bring it up yourself and get it all out on the table, they're going to kind of avoid it. With that Knight of Wands energy, very sporadic energy, with the Strength card holding back, they're not going to lay it all out and do the same as you. So I would just give it some time and see what they do, because you can't control how they act. You know what I mean? And what they do. But I feel like right now they're being hard-headed. Could it be a fixed sign? Do they got some fixed sign energy in their chart? Even if he apologized, Antoinette, it's because he's still holding on to something. He hasn't let go of something. That's just the way I feel. Even if he apologized, I'm not saying he's like hates you for life, but it feels like there's something here he's still holding on to. Whether it's regret, animosity, guilt, shame, fear, some sort of low vibrational energy, and he's holding on to it and holding back from talking about it. Leo, fixed sign. See what I mean? Fixed sign energy does that. Not all of them, you know, because I'm a Scorpio, I'm a fixed sign, but, and you know I'm going to refund you, right? You can't be giving me money for questions. Oh, Jesus. Antoinette done said I texted one of his biddies. Oh, God. And said... Thank you for... Anna, thank you for your donation. Hey, y'all. Did I scare Vetus Wilson away? I gave her a ring. She said, oh, hell no, I'm out. All right, let's see what we get for Anne. Let me see the question first. Hold on. Did you put it on there, boo? You're welcome, Antoinette. Where will I be in 2023? Okay. I would have answered that anyway for you, Anne. I promise I would have. You're right, Ruth. I'm not taking it the wrong way. That's something that I still work on myself. I'm telling y'all, I'm on that self-love journey with y'all. Do y'all not know that? I have my own hang-ups. Like, the only thing is, I do kind of know what some of them are. You know what I mean? Like, I am to the point where I'm consciously aware of them. Like, even at work, I do this, y'all. So, like, just say they assign someone that's not me a big project to do. I'll end up getting all my work done, and I'll know about the project. Nobody will be asking me to help with it, right? And I will still, if I get through with my stuff, go help. Not get anything extra for it, but it's like I put more on myself than I should. I do that. I really should not do that, but I'm telling you, like, I'm working on it and I'm actively changing it. But yeah, that's a hard thing to get out of the habit of doing. All right. Where is Anne gonna be in 2023? Let's see what we get. What is coming for Anne in 2023? Y'all, I can't believe it's about to be 2023. One more. Tell us what we see for Anne in 2023. You are not playing with this Seven of Wands. Didn't you get this before? Look at her. This always, when I see this Seven of Wands in this deck, it just feels like a spiritually protected card, because it's almost like she's in a bubble, you know? And I get that for just about everybody who gets that in the upright when I pull on this deck. Let me just keep going and see what comes out. That's right, Ruth. Two of Wands. Seven of Swords reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Give us what kind of stuff will be coming toward. Queen of Cups. Five of Swords. These flipped in the deck. Alright. I need one or two more. Because I already know what this probably is, so. Queen of Wands. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of path that opens up for you. And when I say path, it's just a general term. But it's something that you're going to work on, right? There may be like, maybe it's towards the end of the year or the middle of the year. Like maybe it's on in the year. Maybe you should write this down tonight and then see if it resonates. Because yes, I do feel like this is a card about spiritual protection. But you don't need me to tell you that. You already know that, right? Someone that really stands firm in their beliefs, like this symbolizes, you know, like a belief system, right? You're up here on the hill. You're not intimidated by anyone else. You're good. You're protected. I know you already know that. But this Two of Wands energy can be about like a crossroad or two paths opening up. And the underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles, what you don't see coming. So I feel like there could be some sort of something open up for you. That's actually something very, what am I trying to say? It's going to take up a lot of your time and energy, but it's going to be in a good way. Like even if it's starting a business, or I'm not exactly sure what it could be, but at the time it happens, I feel like you'll have two different ways you can go. But the thing that's going to be the one that helps open up your heart chakra and really heal you in that way is going to be the one that you get lost in. It's like you're in flow state when you do whatever this is. Eight of Pentacles. So I also, on a side note, I feel like there's going to be someone, I'm not sure which person or whatever from your past, that you've already decided, Two of Swords reversed, to release. They're going to try and do something to make an apology. And I do feel like this will be actually like, I'm sorry, verbally. Like they're going to not just feel guilt. They're going to try to make something right with you. And it's because, this is what I'm getting. Queen of Wands is here. So whenever you go towards whatever this path is, right? That's going to light your energy up with this Queen of Wands. As a result, I know they probably already came back before, but I feel like it's going to draw this person in that's already connected to you. And the Five of Swords is here. So this can be about them self-sabotaging themselves in general. But also I feel like the main message is to tell you not to sabotage your own path when it comes to whatever this Two of Wands is. Because the Eight of Pentacles is something that you're going to love to do. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles is something you'll love to do. And it's going to help open your heart up. I'm just going to give you the energy, like an example of this energy, and then you take it how it's going to resonate for you. If you have some intense story that you could use to write a book to help people, there you go. That's Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, if you're in flow state when you're doing that, right? I do feel like that's going to, if you allow it to, I feel like next year there's going to be some sort of significant path that opens up, and I feel like it'll be very abundant. Possibly money-wise, because whenever you channel Eight of Pentacles energy, yes, that can bring money towards you, but also it's going to heal your heart chakra. It's going to help you heal. So you'll have to tell me if it works out. And then, as a side note, some sort of whack-a-mole person is going to probably come back, and I feel like there will be some sort of apology made to you. But I don't think that you're going to, I mean, you've already decided, so I don't even feel like that's worth mentioning, really. I think the main message is there's some sort of pathway opening up, and it's going to be two options. Like maybe one that you're going to know immediately which one speaks to your heart with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. But it may not make as much logical sense to do the one that's speaking to your heart. But that's the one that's going to help heal you more. So I hope that works. I hope that does. Oh no, your phone died. So did you get to miss your reading? Did you hear it? Ruth Smith, do I watch other tarot readers? Honestly, the only one I ever really watch is Tyler because he makes me laugh, y'all. He's hilarious. But I truly, used to, I was almost obsessed with watching tarot. But now, see, I work full time and then I do this in the afternoon, so I don't really have time to watch it. Not anymore. But Tyler, if I see him come on, I watch him any damn way. I make time for him because he makes me laugh. It's therapy. It don't matter what sign he does. I don't give a shit what sign he's doing. I watch it for one reason only, because he is freaking hilarious. Oh, good. You plugged it in. Hey, Tanaya. She said, he be killing me with the bye, see ya, have a good one. I know that's probably what she meant. He's hilarious. His facial expressions. I mean, some people probably would say he's too dramatic, but y'all, he's actually a good dude. Awakening to Spirit. Here, I'll write it down, Ruth. That's the name of the channel. Awakening to Spirit. Don't try to be important. I love him so much, y'all. He's hilarious. Awakening to Spirit. I'll have to look it up. I don't even think I've ever watched that channel before. I already closed it, Tanaya, but I will go live again tomorrow, and I'm going to do an all signs tomorrow, too. Here's Marley thinking in the back of her mind when she says that out loud. If you don't chicken out. Yep, I'm going to try to do it between 10 and 11 a.m. If I'm a little bit late, y'all know. Good night, Ann. Thank you and love you too. I guess I'm going to get off of here and go to bed too, y'all. Because I got to get up tomorrow and get ready to do an all signs. I thought about doing it outside, so I can sit at the table and actually do it with my face and just have one deck of cards, you know. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Beatus Wilson, Ann, Ruth, Antoinette, Tanaya, and whoever else may be in here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye, y'all.